Good evening, coaches. Today it's Monday, June 5th. Super excited for tonight's call because we're going to have one of our coaches kind of share with us some tips on organization and streak, something that I've been wanting to try to check out. You know, you guys know this. I am trying to always organize and stay on organized mode, right? So I'm super excited to get to hear from somebody that I know, somebody that I know loves a lot of organization herself. But before I turn it over to her, I want to remind you, next week is Sean Week. Who is taking advantage of that? Are you talking to your prospects? Are you letting them know that they can have BOD for 14 days for free so they can take advantage of Sean's Week? I don't know about you, but I'm excited. And I'm doing shift shop, so I don't know how that's going to play out for me. I think I might do a double workout. Who knows? I don't know if I'm supposed to say that. This is recorded. Okay, Chris Downing, I'm not doing a double workout. I'm kidding. But it's like, I don't want to do it so bad. But who knows? We'll see what happens. It is third week of shift shop for me, so it's going to be super brutal. We're going to 50-minute workouts, and then we have double workouts some days with the whole abs and core and, you know, the core workout and stuff. So I don't know how this is going to play out. All I know is that I'm excited. You guys know Sean T is the man that gave me life. Literally, like when it comes to health and fitness, that's how I got started with T25. So I'm really looking forward to just seeing what he's going to do with Sean Week. So make sure you are talking to your people. I hope you have a list of emails or a list somewhere, a master list. I hope you've gone to every person and said, hey, we have a new thing coming out. It's just an event. It's a week long. Will you join me? It's free. Let them know. Let them take advantage of the 14-day free trial, please, and get them on board. I didn't do a team calendar, and I actually realized that today. I completely just forgot. But you guys, there's two things you need to know, and it's always the third Monday of the month, which is a new challenge group for mine. And of course, not everybody runs challenge groups with me. So if you're planning to hop on a challenge group with me, if you're a new coach, you need to have your 3 people, or your goal is to have 3 people for your next challenge group. For the next challenge group, which is the third Monday of this month, which I believe is on the 19th. Also, new coach camp. I know, Stephanie, you just enrolled your daughter, and we're going to be talking about that tomorrow, but that is the new coach camp that she would go through. June 19th. Both events start the third Monday of the month, and it's always the third Monday of the month. So even when I don't do a calendar, like this month it happened, I'm going to totally work on it tomorrow, Lord willing. You already know that the third Monday of the month, that always happens no matter what. So, and then of course, Sean Week, that starts on Monday. I hope you guys get some people on board for that. I know it's going to be a great event company-wide. I know it's going to be awesome, and you don't want to miss out. So without further ado, I'm going to turn it over to Maria, who's going to kick off our organization series to talk about Google Streak. So take it over, Maria.
Thank you, Mel. All right, so hey team, it is such an honor to be talking to you guys today. I am super duper excited for today's call. I am an emerald, if that means anything to anybody. I am analytical. I am fact-based. I am a get it done kind of girl. I am committed. When I'm committed, I'm like, let's get her done. And I'm really huge on integrity and being loyal and staying true. So with that said, you must know that I like spreadsheets. I like facts. I like reports. I like to see where my stuff is at. Where is it at? How's it doing and all that good stuff. So here's a downfall. When I started coaching, I'm also a bit of a perfectionist. Like, I wanted it to be perfect. And so I spent so much time on trying to get a system that works for me, that I can kind of record everything. And I'm not even going to share with you. I'm not even going to lie. I had a little technical glitch today, and I was super upset, but I brought props. Don't be afraid, okay? All right, so give me 1 second. This was my original because I'm a binder kind of girl. I like to have everything in its folder and so I know where it's at. So this is my original binder, really old school. I think I had one when I was like in 5th grade, and it has like all of the folders to go inside and all that good stuff. Yeah, well, that didn't work. So then I decided that I was going to get just a regular, 3-ring binder, because that big thing was too bulky. So I went into this one. And as you guys can see, I even started a little system here. And it was like take notes and pass and take notes and pass. And then what happens is that my notes would end up on the bottom of my desk. And so I would have notes everywhere. So that didn't work either. So because when you're trying to talk to somebody, you're like, oh my gosh, where's that list of questions, and what did she tell me last week? And so you're trying to keep track of everything, right? So yeah, so that binder didn't work. So then I tried the Coach in Power Hour to really keep track of my power hour. That didn't work. For me, okay? It might work for you, and that's okay. Well, then I decided I was gonna go to notebooks, but I couldn't pick what size. So I had all of these I was trying to go through, and no. Okay, so I ended up, and this is my legit to go. This is what I use now. It's the one from Target. It's because I can throw it in my purse, and if I have to jot something down really quick, it literally has 3 sections. And so this is my take. This stays in my car just in case I'm kind of working on the go. But and I'm very color oriented, and I'm saying all of this to say I'm getting to a point, I promise. I'm color oriented, so I like, I like the color, and I like the pop, and I like the lines, and I like the little details. So I have like markers. They go through the page, just so you know. And I'm not kidding you, like I have markers, like I am really anal about being, I like it for me to be attracted to what I'm doing. I want it to be appealing to my eye also. Like I don't want just a notebook that is just going to be, very plain and very boring. So does anybody want washi tape? Yeah. Okay. So now, or sticky notes. I have a whole box of sticky notes, I'm the sticky note queen. Okay, that is too much. This is overwhelming. So I was browsing on YouTube, and I was like, organizational systems. And then I just had this aha moment, and I was like, organization and systems for Beachbody. Somebody out there, we were doing one of our PDs, and the guy said, if you want to know something, just go to YouTube. Somebody out there has it. And so that was my aha moment. And I'm like, somebody out there has mastered this, and somebody out there has shared it. So let me go see what they have. So Mel, how can I share my screen?
Okay,
share,
so yep.
The little green thing?
Green.
Okay. So I was on YouTube, and I found this chick, and she has it like literally step 1 video, step 2 video, and this is how I like it. Like I like, tell me what I need to do, how I need to do it, and how I need to get it organized. So that's exactly what she did, and I was like, I was head over heels. Like she had my undivided attention. So I'm gonna share my screen really quick. How does this work? Share screen, right? Desktop, share screen. Okay, can you guys see my screen? Okay. All right. So, let's see. Let's go to the internet. So, what I want to introduce to you is Google Streak. Google Streak is an add-on to Google Gmail. Okay. So, first and foremost, you does everybody have an email, a Google email for your business, specifically for your business? Okay, because that's how it's going to work best. Because you don't want to merge your business email with your personal email, because it's all going to match and stuff. You want to separate it. And the way it works best is if you have your business email, because it's going to keep track of all of your clients. It's going to keep track of all of your challengers. It's going to keep track of all of your coaches. It's going to keep track of all the emails that you've ever sent. It's going to keep track of all of that. And right now, I just found her video of importing all of my Facebook contact into this system, which that for me was like, wow. Why? Because if I ever get locked up in Facebook and Facebook decides to put me in jail, I have all my contacts right here. You know, I can contact my people via email, via text message, via whatever other method that doesn't necessarily have to. What if one day Facebook just disappears? Your business is gone. Your business is gone. If you're counting on your messenger like I was, and then the whole scrolling through the messenger to see who you talked to last and where that conversation went and all that stuff, that for me was extremely distracting. Here's the other thing. I'm a little ADHD, just a little bit. So I get distracted very, very fast. You know, I've not been clinically diagnosed with it, but a couple of my kids have, and I know that I'm the gene. You know, I just know it. Because if my phone dings, I'm done. If my Facebook, so what I do is I turn off all my notifications and I focus to work out of my streak. And you're gonna be like, well, how do you go to Facebook back and forth? We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. Okay, so I have a couple blank ones just because I want to keep the privacy of my people. So, oh, and another thing is, you know how sometimes Mel asks us, well, how many people did you talk to? This is gonna give you I'll tell you right now. I sent 5 birthdays. I sent 3 this. I invited 9 people. You know, because it tells you on the very top right here. It tells you this is. For example, I added 5 birthdays just for examples. Like I added 1 person to Facebook and all, you know, so you can tell her exactly how many people you're talking to and what is the movement of your business. If you've heard Mel over and over and over say, if it's not written, it's not happening, you don't have a business, your business is right here. Okay. So this is Google Streak. The way it works is you go to you open a link and you put Google Streak, and it's going to ask you to download it. When it asks you to download it, you just put the email that you want it to link to, and the girl has details step by step, so I'm not going to recreate the wheel here, because with Mel's permission I'm going to pass you the links, and then you can share with the team so that they can go step by step. I really wanted to introduce it to you, and I wanted to tell you how I use it and how it's helped me stay focused on my power hour, stay focused on my people, and stay focused on my business. And literally a power hour is exactly just that. You can get it done in 1 hour if you just follow the flow and have extra time. So win-win for me. Okay, so people, this is Google Streak. This is the people. Okay, so this on the top are your stages right here. So every pipeline, and a pipeline is right here on the side, and there's different ones. So like this is for my power hour, right? And then you'll have one for challenge prospect. These are people that you are. See how it's nice, pretty color coordinated? Haha, no washi tape needed. Okay, so these are people that you are working with, and you're gonna put them into a challenge group, okay? And then the different stages to get there, okay? So this is like, you started in your, let's start in our power hour, because that's usually where we start. So in my power hour, I'll be doing my power hour. Okay, I have 5. I sent out my 5 birthdays. Let me open that up so you can see. So I set my 5, and I added people here. I set my 5 birthdays, and then okay, I moved along. I already sent that. Bam, bam, bam. I went and I added my 1 person to Facebook. Bam, that's done. Well, you're supposed to be adding more than 1 person, but you know, just for today, I added my 1 person to Facebook. I added my other person to IG. I'm building value. I'm adding value to the people. So this is people that you've already added in the past. So now you're like, these are kind of like your hey girls. Hey girl, I saw that picture. You look great today. Oh my gosh, looks like you had an amazing weekend. You know, you're just adding value to that person. And then over here is where, now like I have 2 mice, if you didn't know, and I'm part of the mom mouse group, you know, so I'm talking to them girls, you know, and a lot of them have weight problems. And so they find comfort in loving on their mouths because their mouth doesn't reject them, you know? So I'm like, hey girl. And, you know, so I'm loving on them. And I'm seriously, out of our mouse conversations, we've had some really good, you know, health conversations. So you never underestimate the power of a group, okay? And then also, like, my son is in the Air Force in Japan, and I'd be loving on these moms, and you'd be amazed of how many of them are eating their way through their son or their daughter being deployed or going away. So you're that healthy option. Never underestimate. So I go in there and I interact with my groups and my moms. So I keep track here. And again, they're in zero mode because I want to keep the privacy. I just kind of like, but I did some foo-foo ones just because I want to keep the privacy, okay? So you go, you interact with them, you put that here, bam, you're done. Move over. You know, these are your 5 non-Beachbody people that they have no clue what Beachbody is, okay? So you went, you talked to them, bam, you're done. Now you went to your follow-ups, you know? So you see how you just flow, bam, 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 you flow, okay? So from here, once we're done with the power hour, I've already talked to them, I've informed them, I'm inviting them, and now because I've stayed consistent and I've kept track of them, now they want to join my challenge group. So I can move them from my power hour to my challenge group pipeline, which is in essence just another group. Your pipeline is a group, okay? And these are the stages within your group. Does that make sense? Am I losing anybody? You guys just, if you guys have questions, you guys just like, hey, if I'm going too fast, because I'm really excited about it and I can go on and on, okay? So your pipelines are your groups, and then these are your little subgroups. These are your little stages within the group. It's going to help you flow through it. So let me go find my test lady. I made a test. Where is she? Okay, so test. So I want to send her, I've sent the birthday, I added her to Facebook. Let's say for just instance, I did all of this. These are people that I was, I'm going to go fast because I don't want you to see their names. I shouldn't have done that. People that I invited, okay? And then I want to send this person now to my challenge because now she's interested. This girl, like, I've been working her real good and she's loving me and she wants to do whatever the heck I'm doing to get healthy, okay? So I'm going to take her and I'm going to go up here and I'm going to send her move to pipeline. So now you're going to move her to another group. Okay. This is how you keep track of all of your people. So you don't need another page on that folder that's going to disappear in a couple of days anyways. So now you have it all right here. And you can see this from your phone too. So you move it. So now I want to send her to my, current challenge because I've invited her already to join a challenge, right? So she's one of my 3 that's going to join. I want to send her here. So the one thing about your groups is that your tabs, and I'll show you what tabs are in a minute, you want to make them similar to each other in each group so that the information flows freely from one group to another. Think about an Excel spreadsheet. The only way you can get everything from one spreadsheet to the other is if everything is similar, okay? But I'm okay with it just disappearing, this information, because I didn't enter a lot, okay? So I'm going to send her, bam, she's no longer there. Now she's down here in my current challenge group. So now I can go in here. Now this one, I really took time and I really set it up because this one for me is really, really important because your coaches are going to come out of your challenge groups. Your challenger comes out of your power hour, which is extremely important. But this one here, I really wanted to show you the power of being able to use one of these and keeping up with your challengers to convert them into either further challengers or coaches. Okay. So let's use this one here. These have 3 here, okay? So again, these are my stages. I've sent the invitation out on Facebook or Instagram or whatever. 3 people ordered, which they're sample people, but 3 people, they ordered their packages already. Okay, so Lulu, which is me, that's my nickname, Lulu already ordered her package, so I sent her over to add group. Bam. Now she's in my group. I've already added her there. And you can keep moving her over and over and over till you get to the very end. So the tabs that I was telling you is this. So you have the name of the person, the goal, like my goal is 20 pounds, days and stage. This is very important, the days and stage, when you're working in your power hour and your forming area, because that's going to tell you how long you've been forming that person. Okay, so that's really important. If you're forming a person like me in the beginning more than a month, then there's something really wrong. Like I'm doing something wrong if I'm forming a person.
Yeah.
Huh?
Does that update automatically?
Yes.
Okay.
And the reason it's in 0 is because I created this one earlier today so that I had it in blank because I didn't want to share my challengers information. Okay. But that's why I put mine in.
I have one more question.
Mm-hmm.
Only because you said I can interrupt and ask. I was going to leave it to the end.
No, that's fine.
You mentioned about Facebook, how you made a good point. You said, what happens if Facebook goes away tomorrow, right?
Mm-hmm.
Does Facebook give you people's email address?
Yes. Yes, it does. It does. You can go in, but here's the thing about that. That's kind of creep. Okay. So I have the email addresses on the back because, like, for instance, my email in Facebook is not current. That is a very old email, and I left it like that because I didn't want people to be creep and be sending me emails. So I have the emails put away, and then if that person tells me, yeah, you can have my email or whatever, so I already have it, but I don't know if that's creepy.
You can update it too, and you can
exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
Exactly. Okay.
And you're not. I'm assuming that you're communicating with them through Facebook, but you're updating their information in street. It's not like you're having all these conversations through email.
Well, here's the thing. My ultimate goal is to continue having Facebook conversations with them, but make it more private into email.
Yeah, a lot of people just do that. That makes sense.
So that is my ultimate goal. Facebook is just to help me and then move them out, and that way it's more personal when I'm having the one-on-one with them on email. I feel like it's a little bit more intimate.
Thank you.
So that's my goal. Okay, so back to my tabs, the goal, and then the beautiful thing about the tabs is that you can arrange them however you want, meaning like this one here is going to update automatically every day. The number will change according to how long this person is in the red stage or the orange stage, or the ordered, or how long they stay there. Like if this person is taking, I don't know, like a week or two before they go from the order to the group, then I have to reevaluate what's going on there. So it's going to tell me how long they stayed there. Invited, I can check it off yes or no. Okay, so if I've invited them to something else, this one I just left it there because I have it in a lot of other columns, so I just left it there. I might not use it in this one, but I wanted to make my tabs uniformed, so when I transfer information, everything is going with, even if I might not use that tab in that area. So this one is interested in, and here I can put either that person's interested in quarter fours, or I can put that person's interested in Beachbody, whatever that person's interested in, and that you're going to obtain it when you're forming the person. So now you already know what they're interested in, and you can help them make a better decision into what's going to be beneficial for their body type. Everything is going to be right here at a glance. So when you're communicating with your client or your challenger, everything is right there. Source is really important for me because I tend to forget because I'm kind of spacey. Where did I meet this person at? Did I meet this person at church? Or did I meet this person at the Air Force Mom thing, or like the mouse page or IG or school or work? Where did I meet this person? So right there, bam, it's right there. I don't have to flip through pages because it's all right stinking there. I love it. Okay, so then here's where here's the nice part that I was telling you, that from here you can go straight to Facebook. You don't have to worry about it. This is my personal page. So let's say if this one wasn't here, I have their Facebook page. I just click here and it's gonna open up another. It's gonna open up another browser. Hopefully, is it gonna open it up, Mel? It should, right? It's going to open up another browser, and bam, I'm there. So if I wanted to send her a message, so now I'm not scrolling through the feed. That's going to distract me and take me away from what I'm doing. I'm going straight to the person that I need to talk to. But mind you, like, I'm not getting any of these messages from Team Faith Dynasty or from my mom or from whoever that's texting me, because my notifications are off. When I'm working, I turn my notifications off so I'm not distracted when I'm in Facebook. Okay, so because you have and then I don't know if you guys know this, but on Facebook, if you right click on the name, it'll give you a copy of the link of their Facebook. So then you go back here, and this is why I didn't fill it out, and I put it right here. Bam, there it is. It's that easy. See, 1, 2, 3, bam. And then the same thing for Instagram. And then programs is the programs that either they've done in the past, so you know what they like. You know, your job is to find tailor what they need to be the best version of themselves. Okay, and then coaching here, this one here is either yes, this is absolutely a freaking rock star that I'm going to invite for coaching. This is just me. This is because this is my challenge group, and I'm going to be coming in here frequently and checking up on my people. I'm going to be like, yes, this is definitely a rock star. I am definitely going to invite her to the challenge group. Or no, she's really just, you know, just going to be like a challenger forever. She's really not going to be a coach. So that's my opinion to it, not necessarily going to be is she or is she not. And the beautiful thing about this, guys, is that you tailor make this however you want. This is just how I use it. And I'm gonna go next. Mel, slow me down if I'm going too long, okay? I'm gonna take you guys next to the setup. She has a paper step-by-step setup in Google Docs of how to set up your pipeline, how to download Streak, how to set up your pipeline, how to set up your stages, how to set up your tabs, how to set up everything. I mean, it's like there's no way to screw it up, you know. And then you kind of add your own flair into it, your own needs, your own, you know, your people, you know what kind of people you deal with, so you add what you need to make it beneficial for you. Okay, then over here we're gonna add what Shakeology this person likes. You know, myself, I love the chocolate. So you see chocolate, and coffee. I'm a chocolate kind of girl. So, but you add in here, because it's going to be a drop down, you add all of the Shakeology flavors. So that way, when you get to this little tab, you just pick one, you know? And so, you know, that person likes the chocolate Shakeology, you know? Just so, I don't know if that's important to you, but that's important to me. Like, I have one girl that she's like, chocolate and latte, that's it, no more. Okay, now this one here is kind of important. You want to know what kind of membership does this person have, so that way you know what to recommend to this person. Does this person have the on demand? Does this person, is it only doing like the free little trial? Does this person have only CDs? Is this person a discount coach? Is this person a coach? Is this person a challenger? Everything is right there at one glance of an eyesight. So I mean, guys, I'm really loving this. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm like really super excited about it. Now here is where, before you saw over here where I said either yes or no, this girl's going to be a coach or not. So I let a little bit go by, and I let her go through the stages and the weeks. And here's where, yeah, I already had that conversation with her. Hey, you're doing so good in my challenge group, or in the challenge group, you know, because you want to present it as ours, as we, never as mine. You're doing so good in our challenge group. The girls are, I see the action. You guys are doing so good. Have you ever thought about maybe, being a coach or helping me out and inspiring these people? Always approach it like you want them to help you, and they're gonna be like, yeah. Who doesn't like to feel like, man, I can help you out? Who doesn't like that? So I don't know. That's like a reverse psychology that you learn in school. So anyways, it works with my kids anyways. So okay, and then so here, this is where you're getting and you can get some of this information also if the person has purchased from you before in the past, or if the person is a client now. You can get this information out of the back office in the Beachbody. You can get their address and you can get their phone number. So you have that right here too. So if you ever have to contact this person and you don't have all of your binders with you, you can get on your phone and be like, bam, 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 bam. It's already there. It's already accessible to you. And then notes, whatever notes you want to, like little reminders to yourself and stuff like that. So this is all the information. And you can put, like, you can see at the end, come on, Maria. At the end, you can even add more. You can add as many tabs, as many spaces, as many stages as you want, as your heart's desire, so it depends how thorough you want to be. And then for the challenge groups, for me at least, this is the way I process it. Okay, so I had the girl invite the girl. The girl ordered. That's how she got in here. She ordered. Now I know that I have to put her in the group as soon as we open up our pre-group or whatever the person has already opened. So now I've added her to the group. She went from the order to add. I added her to the group. Now I got to add her to the tracker, the app tracker that we use. And then once I add her there, I move her to I already know she's added. So I'm going to move that person over to the pre-group guide, where that's where if you're going to send them out like sample emails with sample meal plans, or, whatever information you're going to send them to be successful, you put them in there. And then over here is where you just check in with them. And the back tabs, you're going to use it more over here. Like over here, like more like in week 2 and 3 is where you're going to see who hasn't quit and who's really hanging in there, that really, really wants this. By week 3, by the end of week 2, week 3, you're going to know who's the potential coach, and then by the end of week 3, entering week 4, you should already be talking about coaches, opportunities, and the sneak peek. So you're setting it up, and then you go to, okay, now it's the end of the group. You're going to do the end of the group check. You're going to check in with all of your people, and you can, go checking it off there. Invite to the next group if they're not coach potential, that they don't want to do it, or you think that, they just might need to go through another challenge group to get a little bit more result, to have more confidence. And then ultimately invite to the sneak peek. So this is how you can make your workflow go so easy in one screen. So I absolutely love that. So that's the introduction to Streak and how I would use it. And then so here I want to show you where she gives a step-by-step, like how to add, what are pipelines, how to add it, how to move your contacts from pipeline to pipeline, importing some of your customers' info to Gmail, and this is more from your team Beachbody coaching from the back office. She tells you how to import from Beachbody to this. Okay, so it's Beachbody friendly. And then, coaches the prospects pipeline, and she tells you down here all your different stages. She breaks it down, the KLT, know, love, trust. This is where you're trying to build that relationship with that person. The dream list, the girls that you really, really, really want them to be your coaches. You should always have it. I have a dream list of about 15 girls that I know that if them girls come on my team, we're going to make a freaking rocking dynasty. I have that list. And I pray on that list every day, because I know that one day there was this crazy chick praying for me because she had me written down on her list, and it came to be. So I'm praying over my list, loyal to Shakeology. So these are different stages that you would put, okay? And then this is how you would those are the stages, and then this is how you would organize your columns, your tabs. Okay, so she has everything, literally everything broken down for you. This girl is good. I mean, this girl is good. And then here's the
last name. What's her last name? Lipa?
Why is this thing move? It's not okay. Here. This is who it is.
I knew it. I knew it. Oh my God.
This girl is good, Mel. This girl is good. Like, I can watch her for days and days at a time.
You know how I knew it was Brooke Lipa? When you said, listen, and please use the word we. Do not make it seem like my group, my this, because she's huge on that. She's like, this is a we thing.
Really? Well, actually, I got that in psychology class, but also my boss at work, you would never think, like today I had someone ask me, who is she? No one knows that she's our boss, because everything is we, everything is us, nothing is I or me, everything is us. And she's really big on that, and she's really rubbed off on me. She makes you want to do it.
Got it. That's good. I learned that from Brooke. Brooke is every time she does a video, she's like, you never address. It's not about it's about us. Like, it's our challenge group. It's our,
Yep. Our journey. Because when you say our journey, they really feel like you're putting yourself in their shoes.
Right.
Awesome. So this is printable, and I have it, like I printed it out. I have it because I wanted to check off as I was doing it. And then this is what I was telling you guys. She has a whole freaking playlist. This girl's really good. She has like step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, the best way to keep track of your business. I just ate it up. I think for a whole week, I just ate up all of her videos. She even taught me how to use PicMonkey and Canva and upface your Facebook and, like all that good stuff. She's really good. And I really, 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 I'm really happy that I found the streak, because it's really helping me stay. I'm a person where I dreaded power hour. I dreaded power hour because I'm the kind of person where if I feel that I don't have it organized, I just don't want to do it. I'd rather not even try to do it, but here I turn off my notification. I put on some of my music, and I go at it. And then next thing you know, I'm done, and I have a little while to spare. So I just talk to more people, because I set this time. This is the time I have. So I try to blow through my have to. And you know what I found now? That I'll do my invites first.
That's good.
Before, I used to do my invites last. But now, because I'm keeping track of who I'm talking to and what stage we are in, I know who I feel comfortable inviting right off the bat.
I like that.
So that kind of helps me a lot. So that's what I have for you guys. If you guys have any questions, feel free. Mel, I know it was really fast because I'm really excited, but there's all the videos,
Yeah, no, that's good. Okay, can you stop sharing?
How do I stop share? Oh, stop share. Okay, there you go.
That's how you stop sharing. Awesome. Okay. Yeah, this was so good. Like, I am getting ready. I won't do it tonight. I'm tired. But tomorrow I am going to give it a try, because I got sick of Timsy again. I don't like Timsy. I believe in Timsy. I believe in the system, but I just feel like it's a little complicated for me. I get lost in a screen and this and that, and I don't know. So I'm gonna give Streak a try, especially if Brooke was the one that put this checklist together, because that's how she is. I'm actually in one of her challenge groups right now, and she's just amazing. Yeah, she's she's a servant. Everything she creates, she puts it in the wall, which is the coaches group for 5-star and above. Everything she creates, she gives it out. Everything. So that's why I'm like, oh my gosh, when I saw her name Brooke, I was like, that must be lip off. Like, she's just amazing. So really, 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 I'm glad that you came across that, because I didn't know she used the streak. And so that's awesome. I've been wanting to try it for a long time. I've just been dreading it. I heard the setup, it's complicated. This is what I've heard about it. I've heard it takes time to set up, but once it's set up, it flows. Like, it's worth the time to set up. So I'm going to give it a try for sure. I think what I like Timsy, I don't think it's worth $30 a month with as many times as I get lost in the thing. But I want to have something electronic because I no longer want to carry with 6 notebooks.
Yeah.
So that's where I'm at. I like notebooks. I just don't want to have to continue to carry with notebooks. So I need something. Now let me ask you another question. And guys, if you have questions, you're next. There was a question I had and it just went away. Oh, I have a business email, which is, I have 2 business centers. You know how I opened that second business center when I went 2-star. So can I start from scratch with a brand new email, even though that email is not linked to like Facebook or anything like that? Like I can use whatever account I want, correct?
Yes. Yes. And that's exactly what I did. I have like 4 4 or 5 emails. And what I did when she said to start from a brand, that she recommends that you start from a brand new email, that's exactly what I did. I went in there and I made fit with Maria L at Gmail, and I made it and I put that one in there. So start at scratch. And also a couple of things. One, it's free. There is a paid version, but it's not necessary. None of the bigger coaches are doing it. And that's another thing that I did. I wanted to see which one of the big coaches are doing, because I believe that if you want to, how is it that my husband says, birds of a feather flock together? And so you look at the people that you want to be like them when you grow up, and you start emulating what they're doing. So I started researching how many of the big ones are actually doing this, and
A lot of them.
hardly any of them are paying for it. Hardly any of them are paying for it. For it's a free thing, and then it is a little time consuming. But what I did was I took one pipeline a day. I didn't try to sit there and do it all. I really fought that, and because if I would do it, but I fought it, and I did one pipe like today, right before I call, I sat down like at 7 o'clock, and in 1 hour, I created the whole the challenge group one that I just went through that was empty. I created that one in 1 hour.
Okay.
So, that's not your power hour, ladies.
No.
That's a side.
Time tomorrow to review it. Really, really appreciate it. So, ladies, do you have any questions on this? I know I asked a bunch. No? Awesome. Well, Maria, you did amazing. I really appreciate you taking the time to share what's working for you and what you found, that you finally found that system. I'm definitely going to check it out, and I'm definitely going to make it a part of our new coach camp. There's something new I'm doing for a new coach camp when it comes to an organization, like organization training. We want to give people options. Some people, they need to do pen and paper, like they just can't do electronic. So it's gonna be pen and paper. It's gonna be a master list on an Excel spreadsheet, and then streak. And I think that, as a coach, you might want to try all 3. Like me, I've tried it all, and I'm 3 years in, and I still haven't found my system. I have a system. I just don't want to have to carry with that system everywhere I go, because sometimes I'm at the store and I'm talking to somebody, and then like now I just wrote down their name, and like by the time I get home and the craziness of grocery shopping, I lost the paper.
Yeah.
Or whatever the case may be. So
I'm still hybrid. I'm still with Old Faithful. I'm hybrid, but believe it or not, I get excited about coming and doing streak. I really get excited because I feel that my time is extremely productive, and I don't have time. My time is so I'm stretched out so thin. So like whatever I do, it has to be productive. And I look forward to it because I know that that's an hour that I'm going to sit down and I'm going to enjoy what I do because I like the colors, and I'm going to be productive. So
I like it. Awesome. All right, ladies. Well, it's 9:49. Appreciate you guys hopping on, and recording is going to be available tomorrow if you want to go back and kind of re-listen, or Maria's going to provide me with all the links, and I'm going to put them up for you guys to research further. And if you're interested, set it up. All right. Awesome. Thank you, Maria, so much.
You're welcome. Thank you, ladies.
Bye.
Bye.